I didn't really understand it at first when people used the term punching above my weight. You know, I felt like that was a bit harsh at first. I'd ask my mum and she'd turn to me and say, "Don't listen to her, Mark. She's lucky to be with you." Throughout our years at university, there were constant attempts to woo Michelle away from me. From, you name it, Abercrombie models, rugby players, and even one guy who tried it on whilst we were holding hands together. So we met on the first night of university. So Rob Godfrey and I had been on a night out and we came back to an impromptu flat party, and we walked straight into the kitchen, and immediately to our right, sat on the kitchen radiator, were Michelle and Ree. Michelle was from Derby, I was from Nottingham. Instantly it felt like there was a connection. We spoke for ages and there was a part of me that didn't really want you to go home that night. And shortly afterwards, a Facebook friend request popped up. Michelle Gomez. Our friends at university knew there was chemistry, and thankfully that chemistry developed into a relationship. But it did take a while. In my head, I think I was playing the law of averages. So how likely is it that someone else so jaw-droppingly beautiful would fall for me? But then I thought, I'm a good-looking guy, so I'll see what happens. It took the whole of our first year of university and a trip to Beer Beach in Devon for me to pop the question, "Will you be my girlfriend?" "Yes," she replied. "Nice one." We finished university together. I went to law school and Michelle did a master's, and I think a few people thought perhaps we'd run our course, but the story didn't end there. In reality, I think all we needed to do was grow up. We matured and became adults together. I started working as a trainee solicitor, and shortly after, Michelle took a 3-month internship at the World Health Organization. So all of this overseas work was very exciting. Was she ever going to come back to the UK? There may have been a few more doubts as to whether we'd make it this far, but I knew she was the one. Unlike before, I now realise there are no other jaw-droppingly beautiful girls like Shell, because she's one of a kind. And for that, I think I must be the luckiest man here.
Michelle has chosen a career in public health that allows her to help people and make a difference to their lives. Michelle's hard work was recently recognised when she was awarded the Queen's Medal in recognition for her services to Ebola for the people in West Africa. Michelle, you never seem to amaze us. You continue to make us very, very proud. Of all the things I've done in my life, being your father and caring for you is by far my greatest achievement yet. I am honoured to be your father, and I'll always be at your side until the land before time.
I asked Shell if she could describe falling in love with Mark. And she said that over the years, she's fallen in love with Mark in so many different ways. From that carefree young love, to when they went travelling in a we can take on the world kind of love, So moving in together was very grown up kind of love. And then living in separate countries with an I miss you kind of love. All the way to buying their first home and getting engaged in a let's be together forever kind of love. And we're all here today to celebrate just that.
From the first time I met Mark, I was overwhelmed by his pure kindness. He's literally the most selfless, caring person I've ever met in my life, and I know you all agree. You're my rock, my voice of reason, my best friend, and I genuinely feel blessed that I'm able to share my life with you. So above all, thanks for being you.
We've had such an amazing life together, and I feel we've been so fortunate to do all the amazing things that we've already experienced, and this is just the beginning. I have zero doubts that Shell will be the most amazing mother, and I can't wait to raise a family with her.
There's only one last thing left to do. Mark, you may now kiss the bride.